Today I'll show you how I made my dual tire inflation deflation system with a few simple parts from Amazon. Stay tuned!
Welcome to Skinner's Outdoor Adventures DIY Edition. In these videos, we will share with you a few of our tips and tricks that we use on our adventures. If you like our projects, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page.
So today I'm going to show you how I made my dual tire inflation deflation system. I have three 10-foot air hoses with 1/4-inch threads on. I have a 3-way quick coupler manifold assembly, 2 tank valves, pipe compound, 2 lock-on air chucks. These got to be the ones that let the air pass through, not stop the air, because my Viair 300P will shut off. 3 1/4-inch thread brass couplers. I got a digital PSI readout, and we'll need some of these female threaded 1/4-inch couplers. So what we'll be doing today is I'll be using 2 of the hoses. We'll connect to my manifold with the couplers on both sides, and on the other side we'll put these lock-on air chucks to go to the tires. In the center assembly, I'm going to use another quick connect with my PSI measurer, and that will plug into here, so I'll be able to remove it, store it away safely so it won't bang around in the back of the truck. On the bottom end here, we're going to be doing 2 things with this. The first one is I'm going to design a hose that takes 2 couplers with the 3rd hose to go back to my air compressor, because it's got the same chuck as the ends here. So if I'm on the trails and I need to air back up, I can just use my system and air it back up. But also, for you Silver Lake guys, pay attention here a little bit. I have these tank valves that I'm also going to use a quick connect on. So when I'm at the state park and I air down and I want to air up at the end of the day, I can go ahead and put that quick connect into here and use the hoses at the state park and fill up 2 tires at the same time without having to worry about digging out my air compressor. Also, this should allow us to use the quick connect here if we don't have anything on, hook up our tires, deflate 2 tires at the same time, and check in our reading as well. I'll show you all that stuff out by the cruiser when we're all said and done, show you how it all works. Okay, let's go ahead and start getting building. Just to give you guys a little info, within the description of this video, I'll also have a link to my Amazon account where it has a list of all the materials that I use for this project. So let's go ahead and start with our PSI reader, and we'll just start working from there. Again, like I said, I'm just going to put one of these fittings onto this. This takes a 5/8 wrench And we'll just tighten it up. And that compound should make a nice tight fit in there and not allow us to have any excess air leakage. And I'll just take a rag and kind of clean up the excess compound. Next, I think I'll go ahead and do the tank valves here. Only really need one of these. The second one came as a two pack. It's just really a spare. And I'm just using a light coat of the thread compound on here. I don't need a lot. We're not holding back gas or water or anything. For my tire chuck or tank valve, this will get one of the quick connectors. Tighten that down. Trying to keep that pipe compound off because that gets a little hard to clean off when it dries. Next, we'll go ahead and work with the hoses here. Looks like the hoses are a 9/16 and the chucks are a 5/8. those in. So there you can see what we've got now. We've got this coupler will go into the manifold. This one will go on the tire. So really all we have left to do is the two couplers for this hose. That's a 3/4 there. So it takes a 3/4 to put the quick couplers on. Alright, these will go back to my compressor, one here, and then one in the manifold. So I'll show you what I got here. Got this 3-way manifold, so that should go in there like that. Have one hose there. One hose there. Your tire inflation, if you so want, for Silver Lake or wherever else you might be, you can use it there. Or if you got a onboard air or something similar, you can hook it up like that and it feeds it through. So why don't we go outside, we'll go to the cruiser now, and we'll show you how it all works. So as you see, I brought everything down. It's roughly 13 PSI it says right now. Typically Silver Lake, we want it to come down to about 10 or lower. I had a air release valve that I bought a couple years ago. I just screwed that on here. And it lets the air come out. Now it says 10, 9. It'll probably balance out a little bit after it's done, so it will have to take a little checking because you're balanced between two tires. As you can see, we have both tires hooked up with the manifold. So the one thing I see right now that I'm probably going to do yet is on the cruiser, which would be really nice, is put a magnet on here. So it could be a magnet right here, and I don't have to worry about it. It's not laying on the ground. So now we're going to go ahead and connect the air compressor. I have to start the cruiser because you want to run the air compressor while the cruiser is starting. I'm also going to do a stopwatch so you can see how long it takes to bring it back up to. I'm running 30 pounds because I'm riding around locally, so let me go ahead and do that. Again, I'm going to take the quick release off here. Air will come out. We're going to go ahead and plug that in. And I got the compressor sitting over here. So I got a stopwatch going, and I'll stop it when it hits 30. So there we are. 4 minutes and 49 seconds. Filled both tires from roughly 10 pounds of pressure to 30 pounds of pressure. When the gauge originally hit 30 on there, I shut the pump off to check it and it dropped down to 28. So when it's running, it looks like you need to go about 2 pounds over. When you shut it off, it should be about right. So let me show you something we have for storage here. So I got these Velcro straps just to put around here to hold everything together, so it will store nice and neatly in my crates I have in the back. Again, like I said, this will come apart, so it becomes 2 pieces. I'm gonna get a bag to put that in yet. I don't have that currently. I think, like I said, I'm gonna get one of those magnets and I'll glue it right on here so it can stick somewhere, wherever I want it conveniently, so it's up off the ground out of the dirt. Well guys, I hope this video gave you guys some suggestions and some tips. We wanted to show you what we kind of use and what we're doing. Obviously every application is different. If you have some comments or suggestions or changes that you see that I may not have seen, please let me know. So for now, that's another DIY from Skinner's Outdoor Adventures.